Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the logistic regression and Poisson regression. So, the logistic regression is basically a type of regression that is suitable for binary outcomes. So, as we all know that regression is used to model and analyze the relationship between the dependent variables and independent variables, where the major objective of regression is to see how the values of a dependent variable relate with the independent variable and change over the time. So here in logistic regression, we apply regression only, but it is used for binary values. That means where the output variable is categorical and it can take possibly two values, for example a 0 or 1, or yes or no, or true or false. Now we are going to see an example. First we have read in the data set using this import pandas as PT, and we have read in our data set here like this. As we can see, this is our data set, and as we can see here, we have a subscription status that is a categorical variable that is taking two values. That means it is a binary categorical variable. That's why we are going to be implementing this in our logistic regression code. Here we are using the sklearn model to call import the train test split, and then we are going to use the statmodels.api to apply the logistic regression. First, we need to convert our subscription status data into binary. Since it is yes or no, that means it can take possible up to 1 or 0 values. So we map the values 1 to yes and 0 to no. And we are going to select one or two features only to apply the regression here. So we have selected the age as well as the purchase amount USD here. Now we are going to read in the data in X and Y variable. So in X we have the selected feature variable, that is our data set which has age and purchase amount, and Y has all the data related to the subscription status. Now we are splitting the data into training and test data set, and then we are going to fit a logistic regression model using the SM's add constant function and sm.logit. It is a function where we can apply the logistic model. Now we are going to print the summary of logistic model here using the dot summary with the logistic model object. If we run this code, then here we have this kind of output here, where we can see that we have the subscription status as well as all the related information about it. The next is Poisson regression. Poisson regression is a type of GLM, that is generalized linear model. Here in Poisson regression, we are using the count data, means the data variable that is taking some counting values. For example, here in our data set, we can see that we have previous purchases, which is a count data, because we are calculating the customers how many times previously purchased. So this is account data 14 to 23. So we can apply a Poisson regression on such type of data. So here, as we can see in the code, we are going to read in the data set and I'm going to use the previous purchases instead of the subscription status as we used in earlier code. If we run this code here to apply the Poisson model, we are using sm.glm, that is generalized linear model, and giving the data set ytrain and xtrain, which we had splitted using the train test split, and we are calling the family of Poisson. So it is the output of our code. So as we can see here, we have the values and information related to purchase amount, age and const, that is coefficient, its standard errors, the z-scores and the probabilistic values. So this is how the logistic and Poisson regression is done in the Python. Thank you.